ShareTweetAlexandria Ocasio-Cortez is back in the headlines. The 29-year-old former bartender just disgusted most Americans with a graphic tweet on aborting babies. Well, Oc didn't know what hit her when pro-life women torched her and left the infamous Congresswoman speechless. You'll love this. The problem with Ocasio-Cortez is her lack of humility coupled with her utter ignorance. However, what makes her dangerous is her superiority complex and the fact she has a huge platform to spread the ridiculous things she believes. We all witnessed Oc at her best when she rolled out the Green New Deal, and now every Democratic candidate for president says they are for it. Now, the unhinged Congresswoman is taking on abortion rights. And of course, she knows little to nothing about actual biology or the development of a baby in the womb. That didn't stop the 29-year-old leftist from spreading her ignorance to the 4 million minions who follow her on Twitter, in response to Georgia Republican Gov. Brian Kemp signing legislation known as the Heartbeat Bill, which bans abortions in the state when the unborn child's heartbeat can be detected. Ocasio-Cortez proved she knows absolutely nothing with her response. 6 weeks pregnant equals 2 weeks late on your period. Most of the men writing these bills don't know the first thing about a woman's body outside of the things they want from it. It's relatively common for a woman to have a late period plus not be pregnant. So this is a backdoor ban, tweeted Oc. She added for good measure, for context, this kicks in within days of a typical at-home test working. If you were sexually assaulted, stress delays cycle, took a morning after pill, throws off cycle, or have an irregular cycle, you'd have no idea. There are a ton of ways this law ignores basic biology. Of course, being 6 weeks pregnant is a lot more than just being late on your period. Ask any woman who's miscarried or had a baby. At that time in a pregnancy, the unborn child is developing facial features and has a beating heart. Moreover, Ocasio-Cortez is misinformed about the authors of the legislation, a majority of whom are women, not men, the Daily Wire reported. Well, a few women, who are well known in the pro-life movement, really torched the former bartender. Live Action founder Lila Rose uploaded a screenshot citing information about an unborn child's development at 6 weeks. Baby Center explains a baby's amazing development at 6 weeks. The nose, mouth, and ears that you'll spend so much time kissing in 8 months are beginning to take shape. His heart is beating about 100 to 160 times a minute, and blood is beginning to course through his body, she declared to Oc. The Daily Wire's Emily Zanotti detailed the changes which occur both before and during 6 weeks gestation. Are people just unaware that changes happen in your body in the first 2 to 4 weeks of pregnancy? I might be more experienced with this given my fertility treatments/history, but there's a whole hormonal shift that happens, Zanotti told Oc. It's not just a random zygote just floating around in there, said Zanotti. A miscarriage at 6 weeks pregnant, 4 past missed period, is pretty damn horrifying and emotionally scarring. It ain't just a late and extremely heavy menstrual cycle. Then, if that wasn't enough proof that the New York Congresswoman's disturbing stance on abortion was just daft, One American News Network's Liz Wheeler leveled the final blow. This is 2 weeks late on your period. 2 weeks late has arms and legs forming, fingers and toes, and a heartbeat. Even pro-life men stepped in. It's not a backdoor ban, responded Daily Wire editor-in-chief Ben Shapiro. It is a ban on abortion after 6 weeks of pregnancy, just like it says it is. The fact that this is early in pregnancy is the entire point of the bill. The fact that a 6-week-old embryo is apparently just a missed period to you is disturbing. The mindset of individuals who are vehemently pro-abortion makes good people wonder. Are they brainwashed? Or, are they just ignorant? For Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez, it's probably a little of both. Growing up and latching onto the far-left movement, Ock just took whatever the rabid leftists said as gospel truth. Like so many others, she never investigated for herself or dared to question anything they stand for. Well, luckily Ock and her 4 million Twitter followers just got a crash course on the devastating reality of abortion. Now, hopefully, a few will stop and think for themselves. Share tweet.